Well, I like to say when Joey switched from going to just the day program to living on campus, it was like we were dropping him off for college. And even though we live 5 minutes from campus, if that, it felt like so much change. So I was hysterically crying. I was little, but I just still cry too. But yeah, change is hard for everyone. But I think it really allowed Joey to develop into himself and create his own identity away from just me and my parents, which is how it's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to kind of have that separate life from your home life versus school. But yeah, I really think it allowed him to learn, make memories, find new hobbies. He played piano with Elsbeth. He did lots of art that I remember, all the plays. But yeah, the memories that we still reference to this day, the people make the place, to be honest. So that was, I think it just gave me and my parents mostly the peace of mind that he was learning and just developing into himself. And I think it allowed my parents to um, just to have time to be themselves too and not have to worry. Um, Worry was a big thing. So that lesson of that pressure is instrumental, I would say. So it allowed them to have that peace of mind as well. But yeah, I'm not sure where Joey would be without Camphill. I think he really learned a lot. He learned patience. He learned how to communicate, more self-regulation. He's able to tell us what he wants. He's able to say how he feels instead of being so reactionary. I think the calming presence, calming nature of everyone at the school and the school itself allowed him to kind of learn how to do that and how to communicate and um, interact with others even. Um, so I think that's super beneficial to just like his everyday life now that he lives. He goes out into the community all the time. He's at the YMCA, goes swimming, he goes shopping, he learned shopping from me. Um, but yeah, so I really think it just set him up the best to be just be himself, which is really, really amazing. Um, so yeah, we love Camphill and again, my parents still live 5 minutes away, so we do like to support. We drive by all the time. I know Sultane is right there as well, so um, it's just a really beautiful place, and I think being 5 minutes away is kind of a blessing. I know some people don't have that opportunity. My parents did their due diligence and found a government waiver program that they had to get Joey on a waiting list. It was pretty extensive. I want to say it was at least a year, if not more than that. Um, but Joey is in now. It took a bit, but he's in with this government waiver program, and I think he is pretty set for all the things that he wants to do. I think he gets a monthly stipend or support. Um, and I don't fully know the ins and outs of it, but I should eventually. But to my understanding, he is set up for whatever he wants to do and be supported there. So outside of his current setup, he's with the Parzival program now. Again, he's almost 30, so an adult, which is crazy. Um, So he is set up with a house and a roommate, Andrew, and a house aide who's there all the time. Um, so basically, right now, I just help my parents when Joey comes home for the weekend about once a month. He likes to do like weekend visits, which is great. He's only 20 minutes away, so it's not too hard to schedule that. So usually when he comes home, I try to visit and see him because it's just nice to see my brother. So I've been stepping up to where Joey likes to have people home. So if my mom has to run out and do something, he doesn't always love that. So I come over and try to, I don't want to say distract, but I try to take him out on an outing, whether that's to get ice cream, go shopping. Again, he loves shopping. Um, but really just to kind of go do something. He doesn't want to just sit inside all day. Um, so we go out, we go for a drive, we just go do something, which is great to spend time with my brother anyway. Um, and then I will say recently, my parents had shift, I guess, in like back end guardianship from a relative to myself when I turned like 24, I want to say. So that is definitely a bigger responsibility where if something were to happen, I would be that person for Joey, which it makes sense to me. Um, so eventually it will be kind of my sole responsibility. Um, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. So right now he is pretty set. And his aides are fabulous. And they enjoy taking him out too, and going shopping and doing all this stuff. So um, he lives in Phoenixville, and he goes to the Dollar Tree all the time because people say, "Oh, hey Joey, how are you?" Which is just really cool. Um, so yeah, he's really just we like to say he's basically retired because he gets to decide what to do every day, which is really cool. So having the aid assistance um, is really nice because I don't have the time every day to do that. So that's a job in and of itself. Um, so yeah, I think he's pretty set, but otherwise, yeah, I think he's awesome. So yeah.